Hello and welcome to Crossroads Inn, a management sim game. You build a inn and you set up trade routes and you try to please as many people as you can with various different things. Not your typical in-game or management tavern kind of game, but interesting. I've been playing through the campaign, getting familiar with the game, but we're going to do a sandbox and we don't want it easy and we don't want it a little bit easier and we don't want it hard, so we're going with normal difficulty. There are decided to send me the message now to say that I've logged into YouTube. Thank you. You know, you couldn't send me that like 15 minutes ago when I actually did log into YouTube. Anyway, I've been having a lot of fun. There's negative comments going about the game, that it's unstable, that it's not being worked on. You know, that they're releasing DLCs rather than fixing the game. I've played with both DLCs. I have to admit, the one DLC.
You don't have proper equipment to store some of.
Yeah, okay, shut up. One of the DLCs was not really that good, but the other one, perfect. Anyway, we need to hire someone, so let's hire a guy who is brave, drunkard, greedy, and loyal. Lawful, gloomy, perfectionist, sly, nearly said shy, and special, tough. We'll go with the drunkard because why not? And he's cheaper for starters, although it probably cost us more money in the long run with sneaking ale out of the barrel and taking a swig or two. We can reveal some of the traits, but we know them all, but we could reveal them with these blue scrolls, which you'll get from various people coming to your inn, and then we'll assign him some duties of clearing what we don't want, in which will be all of these annoying pieces around here, which you don't use for building. They're just there scattered around. You don't have to remove them, you could just build here and then clear them as and when you expand. But yeah, we've got 35,000 to spend on building our inn and bringing in stock, and we can also, the tasks, dream team hire, they'll build a kitchen basically and have both a drudge and a kitchen hand, main hall, which obviously we're going to build anyway because that's the drinking part. A dish to the menu, remove 2 objects, which we're about to do, and establish our first trade route, which we will end up doing. But for the menu, it's simple. We'll just be adding lager, and we'll up its price to that. Not much, but so that'll be one of the tasks done already. And if we look at our build area, the main hall, let's go. Should go for that. Yeah, we'll do that. And then a door for them to come in, like so. And we need you. We'll put you. Yeah, we'll put you there. Then we need some tables for the people to sit at. Should go 3. Whew, that's rather tight, but we can do it. It's fine. Ale. Should we have a barrel here? Just ready to go. I don't think we will, actually. But we will have a... maybe. No, we won't have one of them either. Right, so what we should now consider doing... The kids are playing snooker, so... put a couple of windows there. Let's go with... that'll do. And the floor. Maybe not. Definitely not. No. 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 No, it's more like kitchen, so I guess we'll... That looks too dark. Is there anything else down here? That'll do. There. We only need one more thing here, which is a couple of these. Like so. Actually, we'd need another thing here. We need some benches for the people to be able to sit down. Would be very much helpful. So in the campaign mode, the story does get interesting. You follow a person, will use him, you're his cousin, something like that, but you're not really, I don't think. Anyway, when it gets built, that will change. It just shows you what the room will look like after. Do we have anything that we could put deco-wise in here? Yeah, not really. Okay, that's loud. Let's adjust that. Let's try that. These guys will take water and that if you've got a well, and they'll take your logs. You just want to rent a room, which we don't have at this stage. Talking about things, so we get some fame.
Your reputation is improving.
And a new recipe. And now it's Forge a Taste, which is build a kitchen, basically. We're going to be doing that one in a minute. That one we'll do later. Fame raised to 13. Well, that one might take a little bit of time. First guest, which we won't be opening yet. Hire one of each member of staff, which we will be doing before we open, and learn 10 different recipes. And to do that, you just click on one of these and click this, and then you'll send your cook to go and learn this recipe, and they never give it you. You have to end up paying for the recipe, but yeah. We need to build a storage room and a kitchen, and we'll be adding to our menu garlic bread, because we have these we have these down
Don't have
here.
proper
One sec.
equipment to store some of the resources. You don't have proper equipment to store some of the resources. You don't have proper equipment to store some of the resources.
And I'm back. Jeez. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so we got bread and we got garlic here. Oh, not there, but we have got garlic here, just there. So we can do, and our lager here. So we can do them two menus. So 2 objects removed, 500 gold. Our fame does slowly increase with the more things that we do. Here we'll want to build our storage, and then kitchen probably here. And you'll come maybe kitchen here actually, so you come through the door there or there, storage that way, kitchen that way, or maybe kitchen on this side. Could we fit a kitchen on that side? Well, we could just do storage and kitchen over the back here. I think we got room. Yeah, we got room. And then have a bedroom maybe down this way, or no, maybe this way actually. Because we could have the bedroom go off up that way. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So let's get a storage. Where do we want the storage? Let's go with a small storage. Or should we just go maximum size on the storage? Same. Why can't I? Oh, yes. That needs to be removed.
You don't have proper equipment to store some of the resources.
I will do though, so stop moaning. Put a standard door on for storage. Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be, and then we can have a bigger kitchen here, or 3x4 kitchen. Yeah, 3x4 here, which basically the same size as the storage. Okay. Or we could go one over, no, because then that'd mess up the bedroom. But we need him to finish there. So for storage, we'll wait for him to finish. Speed up the game, wait for him to remove this from here. What we will do though, you ain't going to be able, oh, okay, I thought he was going to walk through the wall then. We will put a woodshed out here. Like so, and we won't put one of these just yet. Actually, we will put one of those as well. And we need a no, not a well. We'll have the door here to be able to, oh no, actually we'll have the door this side. Will we build anything here? No, we won't build anything there, so we'll have the door here. So we'll put the well here, and then we need a pallet for delivery of stock, which we'll put here, and we need one more thing, a toilet for the people to be able to relieve themselves, which we'll put there. And because we're going to have that, we better put a door here, so we'll put that door, I guess, there. Yeah, that looks fine. And then a window, no, because this is going to be pretty much done, so we need to decorate it in something. Blue, red, no, neither, that one, maybe, yeah. And then a floor. We'll leave the floor as is, it doesn't look too bad. Right, so hopefully he will start removing stuff like this from here, and then we can, yep, perfect. Now we can finish off with this. So we need to get some shelving in here. And we'll put the dishwasher there, I think. We want some barrels, so we will save the space. Right, and we want to pause it a minute because we want to sort out what we want in our storage. So let's remove the things we don't want in the storage. It's in alphabetical order, isn't it? So we don't want mugs on this one. So the good thing about doing it like the way I'm about to do it is it's a little bit faster when you're, instead of, didn't we just, thank you. I said it's a little bit faster, and it is, we done this one now, didn't we? Yeah, so why is that one showing that? And thank you, it wasn't allowing me to select it. Thank you. Jeez. Close that. It's being fussy. Right. So we don't want mugs on any of them. In fact, what we could do is have these two. So what we'll do is we'll go clear all of them, and we'll have plates on that one, and this one we will do the same, clear it all, and we'll have mugs on that one. And then these ones we will go down to the bottom and remove dirty plates and mugs as well. Little tedious doing this. I wish, like Factorio, I've got where you could left shift and then left shift left click and shift right click. And, you know, you could duplicate what you'd decided on one and move it across to all, so you could copy and paste what you wanted in storage. That'd make it so much easier. Talking about storage, we also want to sort this one out, because we do not want dirty mugs or plates, and we don't want plates stored here. We will have mugs stored here though, will we? Should we have mugs stored there or stored on the shelves? I think on the shelves actually. We won't have anything stored here. That's the wrong way around, isn't it? That's better. Right. In fact, you could go back a little bit. Like so. There. And then we need a light in there, don't we? We need them to be able to see what they're doing. So there we go. Get back to work. We're running out of money quite fast, and we haven't even built the kitchen yet. So we will have to take a loan. But we've got what, 48 people can come and drink here, and we've got all the necessities in place apart from the kitchen. What we'll probably do is take a maximum 20,000 loan, and then what we don't use pay back after we've stocked up our inn with everything that we'll need, because we want a bedroom in place as well. So we are going to chew through quite a lot of money. Right. we got another 500 gold. All helps. Now the kitchen. $6,000. Well, guess we'll be taking along now. Jeez, expensive. We want you and whack that up. So it cost us 22,000. We've got 20 days to pay back in and go back to our inn. There, and we want a bedroom to go up there. And we will use that door, and we'll have the same on there, and then put a chandelier there, and a chandelier there. We don't have any beds unlocked yet. Oh no, of course we don't. We need to unlock beds. We've got two things that we can unlock, and this is the tech tree. In campaign mode, you can go straight up on this line and straight across on this line, and as you advance, you start unlocking, and you end up with a plus in the middle, and then you expand into the corners afterwards. But we're going to go beds, and we're going to reduce the building cost of things, which is a bit silly because we should have done that in the first place. But oh well. No, actually we're going to go chopping block because we're going to need to make firewood. So yeah, wrong one. That. Now we have access to some beds which are not cheap, but if we can put one more, I think, and then put a bedpan over there, a writing desk up here, and a chair for them to sit at. That should be more than enough for that. And then the kitchen, we will want this, and we'll want to be able to store some of the firewood. I don't think we need a cauldron yet. We'll take a water bucket though, or you know what? In fact, we will have a shelf unit in here. Come to think, oops, we don't need it. We need water barrel in there, don't we? And we need one of them to be able to wash and store alcohol in here. I think 4 should be enough. Let's go, before we do anything, sort these out. We will have fruit wine over in that one. Lager in that one, because we'll be selling a lot more lager than anything else at this stage, so we'll have 2 for lager, and then we'll have the final one will be just your normal everyday wine. We can add in more barrels if we so desire. We're not going to need to do that just yet. One of you had, no, it was that one, wasn't it? Had plates on it. Let's disable that, and what we'll put in here will be bread. In fact, what we should do, actually, come to think of it, is sell that one and put a door coming into here from the kitchen, so they can go straight in here, collect what they need, and then go back out, because we've already not done what we wanted here, which would be where are they? Up, aren't they? There they are, plates. So that would be fine. And we've got beds and everything, so we're all set to go as far as that's concerned. Now we need to stock up. So we'll order 10 bread from there, and which is garlic from here. Whew, wow, yeah, we're not paying that. Wow, we'll wait for garlic to drop. 62 for lager, 47, so we'll have 10 lager, wine, we'll have 10 of that, wine fruit, we'll have 10 of that, and we will unpause and get to work. So now we need to add to our menu fruit wine and wine. So table wine was 36, we can go up to 39, and then we can't sell fruit wine yet, no, okay. Recipes, resources, we don't. Where can we get fruit wine from? Ooh, don't have. Oh, okay, so if you highlight what you're looking for, it'll give you an indication. But none of these that I can see have wine there. What do you give? Okay. Anyway, we'll have wine in stock anyway. We better hire some people, hadn't we? Wow, you're a drunkard. We like drunkards here apparently. Yeah, we definitely like drunkards. Didn't we hire you? And kitchen staff, which ideally we do not want a drunkard, but you're a smoker. Let's see, you're greedy and lazy. Oh well, you'll have to do anyway. Pity there's no more of them. So now we've got the staff sorted, extra hand hire and a second labourer. You'll do. And there's our extra labourer. Right. So these will happily start putting all of that away. We need to get more mugs actually. Something else, and plates. How much do you sell mugs for? Jeez. Definitely not cheap. And what about plates? Again, not cheap, but needs must. We need both. Okay. We'll let them put all of this away, and then we're going to open our bar and in fact we'll open it now.
An important person has arrived.
And that's one thing that you'll hear too much of. An important
Your
person
reputation is improving.
has arrived. So now we've got one more that we could do, and we're going to go with this. They'll leave tips. And can we
An
change?
important person has arrived.
Why is that saying staff room? That's not staff room. That's
You
secret room,
don't
games
have
room, private room,
equipment
guest
to
room.
store some of the resources.
So can we change the price? And no, we can't. So we have to go through, which is the one for the rooms. This one. Charge them 60 for the room. Okay. And now we're happily serving and selling and doing all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll start making money while our staff on their break happily get drunk. Or quite a few of them anyway.
You don't have proper equipment to store some of the resources.
Yeah, we do.
An important person has arrived.
We just don't have enough storage for some of the stuff, like alcohol. So, all in all, the game is all about, well, building an inn, a successful inn at that. Bedrooms will start selling at some point. People start renting a bed for the night, and it's a good way of making money.
Your employee is leveling up.
The more happier your people are, the more people will come. You know, the just the typical management side of things. I think it's a game, for those who like to build, it's a game that they could sink time into. I would say it's not worth its price tag as it stands. I would say
Don't have proper an important person or some of the resources.
you know what, he's annoying as hell, isn't he? But it's narrative off. I would say wait for it's on a sale and then buy it. I can't remember how much the game is, but it's definitely not going to be worth its full price tag. Not at this stage anyway. It has got a lot in it though, but not enough to warrant the current asking price. I haven't come across a bug myself, but there are obviously bugs within the game. Actually, I have come across a bug. One of them, if you say I had plates stored on here and I don't want them on here anymore, I told this one to be only plate storage. They wouldn't move them from here to here, even though I disabled plates being stored on here. Once it's in storage, it's in storage. And that can be annoying at times. But well, people are happy anyway. You got staff sitting there smoking. Or was smoking, just a plume of smoke is still lingering in the air. He's finished smoking. There is one little thing that maybe they will fix this. She's making, and then magically, you know, a tray will appear in the person's hand. It'd be nice if they actually walks over with the tray and you physically saw it on top of the barrel, and then there was pouring a drink and then picked up the tray, you know. Little visual things as to let you know what they're doing. Furniture will break over time. Like The Sims, furniture has, or many games, building games, furniture has an importance. The more it will offer improvements to the room, the look of the room and things like that, which will warrant more people wanting to come because they like the look of your room. Unless they burn your place down, which can happen, I believe. I haven't had it happen, but I believe they can burn your place down. Actually, I've had it happen. I've had it happen in campaign mode. I won't spoil the story for anybody, but I had mine burned down. I don't know if it has to burn down. I think it does, but I don't think there's a way out of it. But it was interesting. Sadly, there's not much you can do about a fire. You know, there's no fire extinguishers or anything to prevent it. And we happily allow people to puff away on a cigarette, says the person who's sitting there playing a game, puffing away on a cigarette in a room that with highly flammable substances around. But hell, health and safety wasn't an issue back then. Neither was slave labour, but we won't go into that details. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing this game over the time, and the other game that you'll have seen already, Bannerlord, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, which I picked up. Again, having a blast on that game. This game won't become a let's play. I'll just do an occasional video here and there, which will be just showcasing changes as I'm doing them, like upgrading the rooms or something, renovating the inn. Maybe extending the bedroom further would be one of the things, but anything that I do that revolves around changing the shape of this will be done in a video. Otherwise it'll stay like this for quite some time before I get there. I want to pay the loan off. I need to keep stock high, which isn't a problem at the moment, obviously. We got yep, okay, we've already sold 20 lagers. Wow. Talking about lagers, do we have access to? We do not. We don't want to learn that. Fine, we'll go and discover that particular thing. We don't care about that. And we'll send him to discover that. But you'll also be able to build private rooms, and private rooms, certain adult things can happen within. And from what I've heard, person who's doing a let's play on it on the game, a sandbox, because he'd hit a bug on campaign mode. Whether that bug has been fixed or not, I don't know, but he couldn't progress any further. I don't know if it was stability issues or just couldn't progress, but in his sandbox he built a private room, and somebody came in with this icon above their head, and he hired them, and it was a woman, and she ended up taking a guy into a room, and yeah, it wasn't Canon Barbie from he'd not shown the things on screen, but he was shocked to find that it wasn't Canon Barbie. It was definite, from my understanding, parts on display. So yeah, and in options I haven't got it enabled, I don't think, because object outline I have, because it embolds everything, puts a line around everything, including the people and the objects, and I just don't like it. I'd rather everything blend in like so. But sense nudity, I haven't got it enabled, because by default it's not enabled. I haven't really messed around in there, but I haven't had a private room and hired anybody who does anything like that. I don't know if that's late game or what, but yeah, it does happen. You can hire a ballad who will play musical instruments and entertain your people as well, who will require a private room, and you'll have other people will come and they will want to rent a private room off of you for just to sleep in, not to do anything in particular. Would rather have a private room than share a room with other people. But anyway, basically up until you decide to expand, that's all you're going to be looking at, and you'll just be monitoring people and monitoring what you've got in stock, deciding what you need to bring in. Apparently we need to prioritise that, because we've got a lot of dirty mugs. In fact, we didn't do in here was habits of the do not store clean mugs and plates in there. We want them out of there, we want them back on the shelves, because we should have a lot more mugs than that. We had 100 ordered, and we're running out, so there's a crap ton of them in there. Does anybody even work here? Yeah, they're all chilling, don't worry. One's on a break having a cigarette and things, but they're there, don't worry. In fact, maybe we should consider hiring another yeah, and you're greedy, but you're a coward and you're dull. We'll hire. Wow, 148? Jeez, we ain't hiring you for that. We'd rather go with the dull person.
What can I do for you?
What can you do? You can prioritise cleaning and serving. That's what you can do. So there are a lot of little things that you can tweak here and there to get your place to run more smoothly, with all staff and everything. How? Oh, because we sent our two guys off, didn't we? Yeah. And we still only got one fame point. We could increase how much people are willing to spend on our glorious things. Apparently that didn't affect anything there, but that's fine. Anyway, I would say watch Let's Play, see if it's your kind of game before you invest on any money into it or time. I'm into these kind of games where you can just sit back, watch, relax, chill. It's been a long day. You don't sit there constantly mashing buttons, and you can't find anything on YouTube or TV to watch. So you load a game and you spend most of your time just sitting, watching, doing nothing. That's my kind of game. Hence the reason I like Transport Fever 2 as well, or Transport Fever in general, because you can do that as well and watch the money roll in. Okay, we small crowd, have 100 guests and you're in. We had 100 people in here. Wow. Again, filling this up 2.5 times. Yeah, I could see that happening. And we can have 48 people in here. So it only takes, it doesn't take long to hit that goal. Right, I'm gonna have to go. I think I've got the kids waiting to do some things, so I better go and do that. Like housework, real life stuff, which is not fun, but has to be done. If you enjoyed what you watched, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I do various videos now and again, and occasionally I drop a game like this in that I picked up and decided to share my thoughts on. I would say it's a good game. I wouldn't say it's the best game. There's what's the other, Tavern Tycoon? There's that as well. Decide if you're into building games, you want to run a tavern. Look at both of them. Decide which one that you like the look of. Maybe there's another tavern kind of game out there that you like the Guild. And you like to play role play as a guild owner, as running a dynasty whilst building your fortunes and embarking on political things as well, and killing other dynasties along the way. Whatever you're into doing. Is that table the wrong way around and they just can't use it? No, it's the right way around. They just can't use it there. Let's put it there then. Maybe then that will work a lot easier, and hopefully our guys will be coming back. Well, there's one. So why isn't anybody filling? Oh, you know why? Because we didn't buy the block to chop wood. That's a must. And we don't need to repair it, we just need to stock it. And you're going to go out there and chop the wood whilst you're barely able to walk in a straight line. Good for you. I would like to see wood on there that you're actually hitting and picking up. Like I said, it's work in progress game. Maybe that will change in the future. Who knows? It'd be nice if it did. How much have we got in here? You're chopping firewood and we've got some in there, but so we haven't been serving food at this point. We've only been serving drinks, and well, we're okay for lager for now. Oh, we have been serving food. That's has garlic prices gone down yet? Because that was ridiculously high. Wow, no, they haven't. We ain't paying that. That's a certainty. And we can't order from anywhere else, can we? Why is garlic so much? Jeez. Don't have enough Okay, well that's fine. We can build that up because you can spread your word of your tavern to these people and what kind of places that you offer, which we don't offer these anything like that. We could say we offered this, but it'll cost us that for 3 days of this person running around with the bell shouting the name of our inn, which is how do I see the name of my inn? It's a good thing there. Crossroads Inn, apparently. We'll come up with a name. Not right now though. So I'm gonna go. Need another coffee because apparently my cup's got a hole in the bottom. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Take care. See ya.